The phrase Mr. Right or Mrs. Right refers to the ideal partner, someone who perfectly matches one's hopes, values, and emotional needs. In a romantic relationship, it represents the idea of finding a person who feels like the right fit, not just in attraction, but in character, respect, and long-term compatibility. The expression has become a cultural symbol of love and destiny, reflecting the human desire for meaningful connection and lifelong companionship. The origin of these terms dates back to the early 20th century, rooted in the concept of the right man, or the right woman. Over time, they evolved into the more familiar Mr. Right and Mrs. Right, often used in literature, films, and everyday conversation. The idea captures the hope that somewhere in the world exists a perfect match, someone who completes and understands us. While romantic, it can also create unrealistic expectations if interpreted too literally. In reality, relationships are rarely perfect. The notion of Mr. Right or Mrs. Right often idealizes love as effortless or predestined, ignoring the work and compromise required to build a strong bond. True connection depends not on perfection, but on shared growth, trust, and emotional maturity. People sometimes miss valuable relationships because they are searching for an ideal that may not exist in real life. The phrase thus carries both aspiration and caution. Culturally, the concept has influenced how society views dating and marriage. Films and novels often portray the search for the one as a romantic adventure, reinforcing the idea that happiness depends on finding a flawless partner. While such portrayals can be inspiring, they can also lead to disappointment when real relationships demand patience and acceptance. The wiser approach is to look for someone who is right enough, a partner whose values, goals, and heart align closely with one's own. Emotionally, the pursuit of Mr. Right or Mrs. Right reflects a universal longing for understanding and companionship. It is not simply about romance, but about connection, finding someone who listens, supports, and grows alongside us. The right person helps us become better rather than perfect, reminding us that love is a partnership of equals, not a fairy tale. Psychologically, this idea also speaks to self-awareness. Before finding the right person, one must often become the right person, developing empathy, confidence, and integrity. Healthy relationships begin with individuals who know themselves well and can love without dependency or illusion. Thus, the search for Mr. Right or Mrs. Right begins inwardly. In conclusion, Mr. Right and Mrs. Right symbolize the timeless dream of finding true love, yet they also remind us that perfection is not the goal, authentic connection is. The best relationships are built on shared effort, respect, and mutual growth. The right person may not be flawless, but they will feel right because they bring out the best in who we already are.